Hello, everyone. You have made it to Cuban Vegan Life. My name is Ricky.
And I'm Natalie.
And this is our week 15 through week 19 weight loss update. It's not a loss, it's a gain. We've gained 9 pounds total in 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks, right?
It's been 4 weeks since our last update.
I've gained 5 pounds in 4 weeks. You've gained
4 pounds.
4 pounds.
5 pounds.
5 pounds.
Yeah.
No, you've gained 4 because I gained 5. You gained 4.
Yeah,
it's 9
right.
pounds total.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
Okay.
You're right.
It's frustrating that we've gained weight, and there's many reasons for it. Mainly, we went on vacation. We went to Miami. We ate all the good food. We went to all the Cuban spots. We ate the delicious, wonderful fruit and all of the other stuff.
And we didn't walk as much as we intended to walk.
We walked to the beach, and then we vegetated on the beach. So, there was a lot. And this was a learning experience. It's a learning, lesson. And we're still down 53 pounds because 62 pounds total last time. So we're still down 53 pounds. If you look at the big picture of when we started, but we were at 62, so we took a step.
61, I think it was 61. I'm pretty
61?
sure.
Okay, so 51. All right, around there. We're in the low 50s right now. So we're still trending upwards, but the recent 1 month trend is not great, right? So we got to get it together, and
it's been kind of hard to get back on track after the trip, for Ricky especially. For me,
you don't mean nothing like that. Listen.
Well, you have no excuse whatsoever.
There's a pre-vacation. Yes, come on. There's a pre-vacation. There's a post-vacation. So what you do is the week before you go on the week vacation, you take some time off. You enjoy yourself. That's the pre-vacation. It's a vacation here at home. Then on the vacation, you're on vacation, so it's great. And then when you come back from vacation, you got to recuperate from the vacation. You see what I'm saying? So, there's layers to this. I know it's very complicating, but just follow along, right? Anyways, whatever. Okay. I'm doing what any self-respecting person would do at this moment, and I am wearing black. And I think you too. You're wearing black too. That's what any self-respecting person that has gained weight does. They just wear black. Okay. But anyways, this is a learning lesson, right? We need to be able to go on vacation, have a good time, and not eat so much and partake in all of the delicacies.
Well, for me, the reason why it's taken me really long to get back on track is because I finally got a test done that my gastroenterologist wanted me to get for the stomach issues that I had been having. He thought that I had delayed stomach emptying, which means that the food, when I eat, it would take a long time from emptying from the stomach part into like the rest of the digestive system. Mm-hmm. And he thought that's why I was having, and I kept saying, hey, that can't be, that's not it. But I went and I got it. I was actually really scared because I didn't want to have that. So I finally went and I got that test done. It's a gastric emptying study, and you have to go there and they give you food, and then which has trace amounts of radiation in it, which I was actually kind of scared about too, to eat radiation, but it's very small amounts. And then they lay you down and do a scan of your stomach like every 30 minutes to see how the food is moving out of your gut, out of your stomach. Anyways, so it turns out that my stomach is actually emptying too fast. So my primary care physician called me and told me, hey, it looks like you have something called dumping syndrome or rapid gastric emptying. So, yeah.
We'll go with the second one.
Yeah.
Gastric, what is it?
Rapid gastric emptying.
Rapid gastric emptying.
So, yeah. So she told me that I had to start eating, that I had to eat a lot of fiber, but she also said I had to eat protein and fat along with my meal. So I have to have a more of like a balanced meal. And another thing that I had been getting a lot was heart palpitations. Like it would feel like if my heart was skipping a beat, and I didn't know what it was. I thought maybe it was like anxiety or something. I wasn't sure because they checked my did EKGs on my heart, and my heart is just fine. So it turns out that that's one of the symptoms of the dumping syndrome, that you get your heart starts beating fast because of the sugar moving into your blood system too quickly. So yeah, that has been kind of like a learning curve, because I've been doing the whole food plant-based diet, very low in fat, a little lower in protein, and I have been experiencing those heart palpitations and the symptoms. They hadn't gone away. But now I've had to introduce more protein into my diet, a lot of tofu, which is higher in fat, a little bit more fat. Peanut butter is another thing that they told me that I had to eat more of, like nut butters, things like that are slow to digest. I was actually doing the opposite. Remember, I was doing the opposite of what I needed to be doing. I was eating very quick digesting foods like fruits and just anything that was quickly digested, which was actually just making things worse. So
yeah. So now I get why you said I have no excuse. You're right. You actually do have an excuse. Yeah. Because you've had to. It's been a struggle. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen to me, people. I'm living with this every single day. It's morning, afternoon,
and
night. This woman is just constantly talking about her diet and what she needs to eat and how she needs to do it and how she feels. And so it's a struggle. She's trying to get it right. She's trying to get all of the nutrition. So, I get it. So I'm sorry that you're going through that, but we'll figure it out. You're gonna lose weight in the process. It's not a problem.
Yeah, it's just been a kind of like a learning curve, because I've been like in this mentality of like eat as much vegetables as possible, like fill my stomach up with a lot of vegetables. But now I can't do that. I have to have 5 to 6 small meals throughout the day, and they have to be balanced. So now I'm trying to find the right proportion so that I'm not eating too many calories, because that's the thing. I've been eating like 17 to 2,000 calories every day, 1,700 to 2,000 calories, which for me with PCOS, it's not helpful for weight loss. Plus, I have only done exercise one time this week.
Yeah, that's the one thing that we need to start getting together. We need to do a lot more exercise.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely compensate with exercise with this whole new eating pattern.
We're keeping this whole vacation thing going, okay? On the 16th, we're going to my favorite. This is my Disneyland. We're going to Washington, D.C. I love Washington, D.C. The monuments, the history, this is where Martin Luther King gave his speech. The vibes, right? The vibes, people. So, it's one of those places that just really inspires me for some reason. So we're going to go to the museums. We're going to be doing a lot of walking. But in our walking, in our exploration, in our vacation time, we cannot gain back. We can't gain any more weight. So we need to try and figure something out. So I'm thinking that we just walk a lot more. We try and get 10,000 steps every single day. We try and stay as lean as we possibly can with our food. Because I'm going to be honest with you, Miami, it was a catastrophe in a good way, right? Like I had a lot of fun. We went out to eat almost every single day, right? We went out with family. Obviously, we ate non-vegan because it's Miami and it's Cubans, and Cubans are, vegan. They don't know what that is. So it's all meat. It's all very fatty stuff. So we gained weight. All right, we gave into that lifestyle for a little bit, but now we have to come back on track and kind of get it together. What I'm going to use as motivation, this is, I guess, a little plug for Mr. Ed
Winters.
Ed Winters. He's got his new book out. This is Vegan Propaganda, and I love this book because it is truly, truly, truly fascinating. Just what he's done, what he has essentially accomplished. If you see his channel, this guy is like the Jesus Christ of the vegans. Okay, he's even got the hair and everything. He's very gracious, right? Very Jesus Christ like. So he just kind of puts a microphone in people's faces and just starts kind of just breaking them down. Like, why are you eating animals? Why are you such a terrible person?
In a very nice way.
Very nice way. Like, you know, at the end of the day, you feel good, even though he pretty much called you out on all your stuff. So, anyways, I'm gonna read this book. You know, I'm gonna try and get into the whole mindset of it. I can't put the Amazon affiliate link at the bottom because he's not selling it there. I think it's only in Book Depository. If I got the link, I'll provide it. But if I don't, just know it's Ed Winter's Vegans. This is vegan propaganda and other lies the meat industry tells you. So, Ed, you're the man, bro. You are the man getting out there doing God's work, right? So.
Anyways, by the way, this is the hottest room in the house, and it's also really hot. We're in the south, so that's why.
Are you saying that because there's a sweat dripping from the tip of my nose right now?
Yeah, you're like super sweating. You just took a really hot shower, and then it's really hot outside, and this is the hottest room in the house for some reason. I guess because the sun is like hitting the room, right? I think. I don't know.
It's like 92 out there. So yeah, it's 92
it's
out
really
there.
hot.
Second floor. The AC it's at 66 because we like it cool, people. We live on the edge like that.
Yeah, I can't sleep if it's hot. If I'm hot, it's really
what you do is unbearable. Fan on, the AC at 64. Come on, bro. Anyways, I'm sorry. I love you. You know, come here, my mortician. Anyways. So yeah, we're going on a vacation, Washington D.C.
Oh yeah, last time we went to Washington D.C., we weren't able to see everything that we wanted to see, and we walked a lot. Okay, we walked a lot. We walked so much that when I came back from the trip, I got my period. Okay, and that's a lot to say because I haven't been able to get a period on my own in years. Okay, that was like a random period that I got right after that trip. Okay, and it just happens to be
It goes to show you that what you need to do is get out there and walk.
Yeah.
Okay.
We walked so much to the point where like we just couldn't anymore. We went to this I forgot what the name of the museum is, but we went to one of the museums and I loved it. It was about human history.
Natural history.
No, it wasn't natural history. It was human history.
Human history.
It had a lot of like technology stuff, like a lot of different things that our human history.
Well, we're going everywhere this
and
time.
we weren't able to see the whole thing because my feet started hurting to the point where it was just completely unbearable to be standing on my feet.
Yeah, it felt like we were getting stabbed or something.
Yeah, it was.
We need to, which reminds me, we need to prep for the trip. We need to go out and start walking and get some steps in so we can actually go and actually do it. Because I didn't get to go see the Martin Luther King statue last time I was there. And I wanted to go and see it and do all that stuff. But anyways, there's a Martin, of course. Okay, anyways. So at this point, we're just having like a conversation with them. We need to start walking, all right? We need to start getting a little more exercise. And we need to go back to our plant-based lifestyle so that we can.
Yeah, I mean, we've been back on the plant-based lifestyle, but.
Oh yeah, no, I had gained more. Okay, like this, I'm telling you, I've gained. Like we've actually lost a little weight. Like can't go back to the last week.
I haven't.
You haven't. Okay, I've lost at least like a good 2 pounds. So yeah, we're back on it, but I can't report that I've lost 2 pounds, right? Because obviously I haven't. When we're doing 4 weeks out, so yeah. We need to get back into it.
It was right before the trip, like literally the day before the trip, that I found out about this whole dumping syndrome thing, and I didn't really like read up on it. Even though the doctor told me, more fiber, more protein, and I was like, okay, whatever. I'm already doing that, But no, I wasn't really doing that because I was eating very, very low fat and very, very high carb and low protein and fat. And I was getting all these heart palpitations, getting all these symptoms. So yeah. It was right before the trip. So I haven't, after we came back from the trip, I started learning more about it. Reading more, there's not a lot. The weird thing about this is that dumping syndrome, everywhere you go, I go online to read about it, it says, this usually it happens with people that have had gastric bypass surgery. So it's like really weird. Like, why do I have this? I have no idea. So I have an appointment with my gastroenterologist in a few days. And then we'll see what he says, if he has any explanation as to why I have this, or if there's any other tests that he wants to do.
Yeah, we're probably
on
going to
me.
use some keywords for this syndrome that you've got.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have it, if you're tuning in to find out what this is, or essentially, you know, if you have it yourself, share your experiences in the comment section below so that you can help her, because she's been, you know, Googling stuff and trying to find things, and there's not much out there. So
Yeah,
however
I
you
mean,
can help her.
every person that has put it up, like put a video on it, which there's not a lot. It's because of gastric bypass. So.
Wow.
So
That's
yeah,
weird, right?
it's really weird. It's really weird. But yeah,
Yeah, you'll get through it, right?
it's
We'll
not
get through
that
it.
bad.
Not that
It's
bad.
really not that bad. What I have started doing is that I got some multivitamins because I have noticed that my hair has started to fall out even more when all of these gastric issues started. So it makes sense, you know, if the food is just like passing through me so quickly that it's not really absorbing all the nutrients. So I got these easy melts multivitamin that melt in your mouth, and I'm hoping that will help. Another thing was that I had been taking vitamin D because my vitamin D is low. I've been taking it for over a year, and it literally had not budged. Okay, it was still, when I got tested again, it was still at the same level, which I don't know if it was like 15 or 16 or something like that. And it's supposed to be way more than that. And so now I got some ones that you put under your tongue to see if that, you know, perhaps because of this whole gastric whatever, it wasn't absorbing, which that contributes a lot to hair loss, having low vitamin D levels. So I'm hoping, you know, that now that I know this, you know, I can't believe I waited so long to get this. You know, people, if you have any symptoms of anything, go get yourself checked out. Don't wait. It's better to know than not to know.
Yeah, there you go. I mean,
it's better to know than not to know.
That's your public service announcement for today, folks.
Yeah,
Get
for
checked
sure,
out,
because
right?
I did not want to get this test done. You know, I was worried about how much it was going to cost, and you know, if I really needed to, and because they were going to give me radiation and all these things, and I'm glad that I did it. Yeah, I'm glad that I actually went and I did it, because this is the reason why I've been having all these issues. You know, all these stomach issues.
That's the reason. Now we found out. You know, I'm trying to dig for things to talk about. It's been so eventful, right? Like the big one. Now, we're not going to get political, but the overturning of Roe v. Wade. My goodness. I mean, it's going to be pretty intense when we go to Washington, D.C. There's still protests going on. We're going to get an image of that. We're going to try and share it. Maybe we'll interview some people. We'll go full Ed Winters on these people. Why do you feel the way that you feel? You know, we'll get philosophical on them. I don't know. But maybe we'll bring that to you guys. That'll be kind of fun, right? What else do we have going on that we want to talk about? You know, I had so much to say, but I never write it down. So then when I'm here, the lights are on, you just completely forget, you know? But I guess that's it, guys. You know, we're disappointed that we've gained weight, obviously. That's not the trajectory that we want to go. We need to get it together. We need to start eating healthy. We need to start getting back to the routine that we were doing before. Vacation time. This is a learning experience. This is a learning lesson, right? It's like, you know, when you go on vacation, you just want to have fun. You don't want to think about what are we going to eat? Are we going to lose weight? Are we going to gain weight? What's going on? You know, no, you don't want to think about any of that. You just want to sit back, have fun, enjoy the sun, and eat the good Cuban cuisine, right? So now we're going to Washington, D.C., and we got to keep it together. That's it. It's just, you know, we'll get it together. We'll bring it to you guys. We'll show you. So, yeah.
You know what's something that I did want to say that I forgot about.
And what's that?
That I just remembered. You know, we went to Miami and we ate all this food. And I tried to be plant-based most of the time, but there was a few times where, you know, especially the first day we got Pollo Tropical, I ordered a vegan chicken and they gave me real chicken and I just ate it because
they didn't know
I'm not going to throw away, you know, food. You know, I just feel bad about that. You know, if they already gave it to me, I'm just going to eat it, you know. But, you know, the bad thing with that is that kind of derailed me. It's like, I already had, you know, so like when I was with my family, I didn't really want to like discuss the whole I'm not eating meat thing. you know, so I just
Yeah, we don't want to be those people. It's like, actually,
yeah, so
I'm vegan. You know, we don't want to be those people.
it's not because of that. It's just because they view. Yeah, I just didn't want to go into the whole, you know, thing with them, you know, because they just don't understand.
The
Your
whole
mom,
thing with them?
yeah, your
Okay,
mom
well,
doesn't understand.
Next time we'll bring
My
them
uncle,
Ed Winter's book.
yeah, yeah. But what I wanted to say is that I actually did not enjoy the food as much as I have in the past. I didn't.
Actually, you're right. She didn't. She was complaining about it.
You know, it was like I started to, you know, I thought to myself, okay, it's gonna be easy to be vegan in Miami. They have rice and beans everywhere, but it's like after a while, that kind of gets kind of boring, you know. And when you're eating a lot of vegetables, you start getting like a palate for that. You start craving vegetables, okay? And then you go to these restaurants and vegetables to them are like an afterthought. You order vegetables and it's like steamed vegetables without any salt on them even. You know?
Oh yeah, no. Cubans, they don't know what
like
vegetables
you
are.
order a
They
salad
have no
and they don't
idea how
even
to
give you
cook
a
them.
dressing or anything.
They have
you know?
no clue.
I mean,
Nothing.
at least give me some lemon wedges to put on this salad.
Yeah. When it comes to Cuban cuisine, and well, you know, like Miami Cuban cuisine, it's your big meat, plate of big meat, you know, just delicious. By the way, I mean the way that they season it, everything.
Yes, the seasoning is good, but for me it was
they
just
know
boring.
how to cook meat, okay, and that's like the main dish. And then beans, they go all out with their beans. It's not bad. And then rice, fine, whatever. But when it comes to vegetables, ooh, that's non-existent. I mean, it's like an afterthought. That's not at all in their minds. It's like
Yeah, I honestly felt like I could take or leave this, to be honest. Like I could take or leave this. The day that I enjoyed the most was the when we tried the vegan cuisine. From the vegan cuisine place.
The vegan place.
Yeah,
that was pretty
I
tasty.
really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that. Yeah. I enjoyed the fact that I didn't have to worry, you know, about it not having any animal products and also not having any dairy because I'm lactose intolerant and then I'm really lactose intolerant. Okay, like I get a migraine and it's really bad when I eat dairy. So I enjoyed it, and there was like there was more going on, you know.
Yeah. But you know, what can you do? That's the life that we live in. So I was
just surprised to that. I know I keep talking about this, but I was just really surprised to find that I had built all this illusion about this food in my head, like, oh, it's gonna be so good, and then I went and it's like, whatever, you know, it's whatever.
Yeah.
You don't feel the same way.
No, I ate. I enjoyed it. It was delicious, and I mean that's the food I grew up eating. You know, so it's like you. It's easy to revert back to the old habits. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm great that you're enlightened and your palate has changed, and I'm very happy. Okay, for you, and it's great. But when you revert back, it's like an alcoholic starting to drink again. You know, and then it's hard to get back on track. It's difficult to actually say, okay, now I'm going to start eating healthy again, because you got that tasty food in your mind, and that tofu starts looking a lot more depressing. You know, I'm just being honest. But we have to do it because it's not really about the taste. It's not really about food. It's not really about eating. It's about living. It's about feeling good. It's about being able to walk 10,000 steps without almost fainting. You know, it's all these things, right? It's about living life. You know, we're alive so that we can enjoy our lives. We're not alive so that we can eat, right? And just eat and consume and consume and consume. So, you know, that's...
I don't know. I feel like I've just healed that part.
You like my consumption thing?
Yeah. I just feel like I've healed my relationship with food a lot since, you know, from years past. And I think that my biggest issue here is the PCOS, my hormone imbalance that's causing for me to not lose weight as quickly as I would, you know, because I'm eating way less than you.
Yeah, you are.
You know, and I'm still not losing any weight.
You are eating a lot less. But hey, we'll get it together. Yeah. Anyways, guys, really, I think we've just talked about everything. So we thank you guys for watching. We're gonna have a weight loss update coming for you next Sunday. You know, this one was 4 weight loss updates in one because we just had so much content that we wanted to release in a timely fashion. But now we're going to start doing these weight loss updates every Sunday again, so we can get get that content out to you. Let us know what you thought about the video. Comment down below. If there's any advice, anything that you guys want to share with us, please. If you yourself have had struggles with weight and you've gained some weight yourselves, let us know in the comment sections how you overcame it. And any encouraging words or just anything that you want to share about the whole experience, I'd really appreciate it. I want to hear about it.
Yeah, and let me know, do you guys want to see what I'm eating now that I'm not doing like a whole food plant-based diet, like the typical, whole food plant-based diet? Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see that.
Yeah. We love you guys. Bye-bye.